Okay, I am in the gym. Today I decided to come over here on the treadmill, show y'all. Here I am right here. I haven't started yet. Just got in here probably about 5 minutes ago. So I already got it started, but I haven't started walking on it yet. I said I was going to try to do something different. I hope this cooperates because typically when I get on here, this thing slips and jerks. So if you do that today, I will not be on it. Okay, so let me get started. Ohanas. We are family. And I got all my sisters with me and brothers with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and dance. We are family. You know why? Because it said so. Let me start this over. I don't want to cheat now. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm about to start. Again, I'm over here on the treadmill. And yes, I can push the speed up some. Go up some more. Probably can go up some more. I gradually put my speed up. Okay. Welcome to the live. I'm in the gym. I'm over here on the treadmill. I decided to get on the treadmill today. I had said that I was. So here we go. Welcome, welcome. Over here on the treadmill. So I've been on 1 minute and 5 seconds now. I forgot to put the phone on do not do that. Just a few minutes here. Okay. So, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me put my phone on do not disturb. Okay, now proceed. Over here on the treadmill. Hello, good morning. I'm over here on the treadmill. I'm in the gym. Welcome to my live. Hello. For those of you that don't know, I'm on the lifestyle change, okay? So today is Thursday. Last Thursday I came in the gym too, so I'm thinking Thursday's gonna be a pretty good. Thank you, Eddie and Jula, or Julie. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. But anyhow, I picked Thursday to be coming to the gym. That's one of the days so far. And so today I decided to get on the treadmill. And here we go. So far I'm 3 minutes and some seconds in. Hope everyone is having a thankful Thursday. I've been kind of Thank you so much. I've been kind of discouraged and not feeling like doing anything, and not to try to put negative space over here, but it's because of my older sister, and she's not doing well. So she's not. So that's been kind of doing something to me. I want to break. Oh goodness, this thing jerk, y'all. Oh, that's one of the reasons why I don't get on it. I want. I'm off of here. You don't have me hurting myself in this gym. It jerks. This thing is old. It needs to be changed. So I'm gonna try the bike then. Wow. The belt on the treadmill, it slips. I don't know why ain't nobody reporting it. I'm gonna report it when I get out of here. So I ain't trying to hurt myself, okay? So I'm about to do this bike in the gym, that is. And no, I'm not doing good. And I pray and I have faith. But see, this is the thing with me. We all know reality is real, right? And it's real. So the thing I think bothers me the most is I've been in the field, nursing field, okay? And I work with people that leave to be, ain't got nothing to do with age, that was needing help until they went back to work in assisted living facilities, home, okay? And I've taken care of terminally ill patients. And I experienced someone passing away in front of me by myself. It was me and that person and God, and so, and angels. And so when you hear the word, there's nothing else we can do, we're going to send her home on hospice, truly, okay? So again, that don't resonate with me well. My sister, my oldest sister, she's older than me. We're 10 months apart. Another thing, I'm just sharing why I feel the way I do, because my energy, I'm pretty sure people can sense it. But another reason why I feel the way I do is because I didn't know. Meaning, I knew she had some conditions. Don't get me wrong, some, but not this severity of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of disappointed, and not at her. Hell, why didn't nobody tell me? We live in two different states. She lives in California, and I don't live there, okay? So let me get started on this bike. Okay, it's over here, and I'm gonna pedal my butt away until I can't pedal no more. And I'm trying to, ouch. See, that's the thing, my knee. Oh gosh. Today my body is totally not feeling it. But I'm trying. Totally off. Thank you. I'm gonna go over here where I typically go, because this is not working for me today. It's not. But I'm not. I'm still in here, and if I don't finish doing what I'm doing in here, I feel. Excuse me. I don't feel motivated. I'm here, but Am I? Okay, this time I said I was gonna bring. Okay, here it is. I was just saying, where's the thing at? This time I said I was gonna bring these weights down a little bit because I can stand to put. Yeah, I'm over here. And that treadmill, I'm gonna let them know that they need to have somebody check that because it is really slipping. And I mean that. And I ain't trying to hurt myself. So, just showing everybody I'm in the gym. Ouch. And yeah, I'm clumsy as heck today too. But that's okay. Uh, okay. I'm still here. Alrighty. I guess I'm at home. So, I'm over here where I typically be, and honestly, maybe you just need to. So meditate, I did that yesterday, and when thank you, because you tell the truth. Because when I tell you, I didn't want to hear nothing negative, nothing at all, and Jesus. And I pray every day, honey. I pray, meditate, talk to God. And I listen to the word every day. It's not a day that don't pass. I listen, I read, I pray, I meditate. I don't ask for nothing. Mm-mm. God only knows, okay? And he will do what he needs to do. So I'm going to get started on these weights over here because I'm doing something in here today. And this I know I need to do. Because this is the thing, for those that just following me, I'm trying to get my strength back, and it don't have anything to do with weight. It has something to do with injuries, okay? But, excuse me, but we all know weight doesn't help it, right? So having weight on me and my back and legs. But as I want to say, so much of that, I want to bring awareness, okay? And I always talk about awarenesses. I talk about breast cancer awareness. I talk about domestic violence. I talk about mental health, and I talk about other things too. But right now, my topic is just hell. We need to call it all awareness. Okay, we all need to be aware of whatever can go on in our lives and with our body and our minds and stuff like that. And no, I don't believe, my opinion, everything is hereditary. I don't believe that. I believe that, I mean, it can be, but I like to think opposite, okay? I don't think that everything that we get our illnesses is from moms, dads. Maybe that's a mental thing. I don't want to believe it, okay? But we know illnesses and things like that is out there. And so for me, it starts with your health. That's my opinion. It starts with your health. And like you said, mental health is one. Mental health is one. Physical health, mental health, emotional health, all that stuff. Mental health is all wrapped up into the emotional part. And so with me knowing that I have suffered from depression and anxiety, weight gain, emotional eating and stuff like that, I don't want to, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't. So what I do is change. Yes, yes. You're right. You are so right. Like the video, y'all, and subscribe to my channel. And that's the truth. That is so true. I agree with you 1,000,000%. And see, there we go again. I'm gonna just put a little story time in this. I help a lot of people. I'm not gonna say how, and I'm not saying it because I dread doing it. I wanted to do it. The only problem I have is not what I've done for someone. So I'm not gonna just even sit up there and brag and boast about it, because God knows. I don't have nobody. I don't. So even like this morning when I got up, I have two sisters living in the same state as me. Now, I'm going to say this and I'm going to say it right because I want to be one sided. Both of them have endured some tremendous loss. They both younger than me. My baby sister, her oldest daughter, and her 3 grandchildren, and then our mom and our brother. My uncle said this. He said, sometimes when you lose loved one, if you know it's dealing with a condition, illness, or whatever, and of course, God's time, you could kind of somewhat deal with that a little better. But when someone takes someone's life, my brothers, my baby sister's oldest daughter, grandchildren, and my brother's daughter, and my sister's daughter. So when people, your life, that hits different. Hello, welcome to the live. That hits different. It hits different. So in the midst of that, I've lost my husband. And I kind of been talking about it more because even though this is in 2017, I never got to grieve or mourn. But sometimes we don't. If you know that you're not seeing your loved one suffer, how that man felt about you or woman felt about you. That man loved me and he loved my kids. And believe me, that was the first time I ever felt true love. True love. True love. So I done took care of all of my siblings. I'm the second oldest. I'm 58. Me and my oldest sister's 10 months apart. So we say we twins for 2 months until she turned the next year. But I done taken care of, I don't want to say take care, raised, okay? So that's taken care, lived, not babysat, lived. Not 1 year, not 2 years, with me. At a young age, I had to be older than actually what I was, and I have always been mature for my age, or responsible. Let me put that word. Let me say not mature, responsible, because maturity sets in with over time. Sometimes you can be older and your mind has to mature. You have to go through some growth. I'm over here, y'all. I'm feeling better over here. My leg don't feel bad over here, but over there on that treadmill, it got the bucking and slipping and jerking for real. Y'all see me kind of do something? No. And I wanted to be over there so bad, but that's irrelevant. I'm in here and I'm gonna be in here. And just by me being in here talking, I feel the tension leaving. That's why, like you just said, sometimes you have to find exercising, meditating, reading, walking, and just getting out, enjoying the air and breathing and stuff. But that's hard for me. I don't have a car. I don't have one. But this is the thing that I'm going to say it. How is it that you can support and help other people? Just say it. I ain't put no name and I ain't being messy. This is just the topic. Life. And no one can ever help you. So serious. I'm talking about as far as vehicles, bills, food, journeys, and everything. And I sit back. That's why I'm a little upset. And I said this and I had to get it out. I told my dad, I told my sisters that I'm disappointed because I think me having this and speaking it out is not allowing me to cry because I'm getting it out. I done cried, but I'm getting it out so it's not setting in me. I'm just pissed. Like, What the heck? So here I am this morning waking up and putting myself, I don't say I'm gonna have a bad day because, hey, you don't do that. You don't wake up and say, oh, today's gonna be a bad day. No, I'm putting myself in a positive mood because I didn't want to come to the gym, but that's not saying I'm gonna have a bad day. I just didn't feel motivated. Let's just say it like that. So I said, you know what? Support is key to me. Having someone to vent and talk to is key to me. If people have their own opinions, feel like it's not, I plead the fifth. Yes, it is. And that's so true. That's what I said yesterday. I said, you know what? Uh-uh. uh-uh. I relaxed. I had taken a shower. I didn't have to cook because I had leftovers from Taco Tuesday. Yesterday's Wednesday. Today's Thursday. I'm thankful Thursday. Okay. I'm thankful, grateful, and blessed. And I don't complain, but this is a topic and a discussion because reality sets in. Sometimes you have to look at it and see it for what it is. Right. I'm a very wise person. And the reality that sets in for me, the support. I'm like, I'm trying to move. I'm trying to move to be closer to one of my children. And I say that because, okay, first off, money, right? Second off is it's a process. Third off, I'm not overthinking it because this is something I know for certain I want to do. I already done prepared. I done showed them videos, me done clean walls and separating things, throwing stuff away, giving it away, donating it and stuff like that. And hey, my daughter, she started over the one I didn't know what she was for 7 years. Real talk. So here we go again. That's another topic I just had to really think about it. And it set in so hard for me when I knew where she was and she was okay. And this was September the 30th of this year. And she left 2019. Didn't know for certain where she was. And I have said this story before. Matter of fact, I got a video on here where a friend of my daughter's that does podcasts and stuff like that. And she made a video with her picture. I have it on YouTube. And she was missing in the last place that I knew she was at. But again, I didn't know what her life was for real, for real. And then when I found out, see, I'm the only one. My kid's father and my husband, I say, passed away on Father's Day, 2017, June 18th. And so, June 18th, 2017. And so, being that I am a mom, always going to be one. I have a mom brain, mom heart, mom thinking, and everything. And it's just hard that I had to go through, I say, 80% of it by myself. And I'm going to say this why, because her siblings knew, but they didn't know everything. And when I tell you, they did not know everything. And when I found out everything, it took me out. Did I have anybody to hug me? No. 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 And sometimes that's all you want is a hug. I don't ask nobody for no money. I don't ask nobody to take me nowhere. But you know what? People say, is it because of your pride? No. If I need help, I would ask for it. but I won't ask for it because I know it's not going to happen. And that's being real. It's almost like I have kids. I have a son and 3 daughters. All my kids are in their 30s and they don't live in the same state as I do. I had a daughter that just moved back to where she's at September the 3rd of this year. But she done moved back twice because of me, to be supportive of me. That's not fair to her. And I'm not saying it's not fair because I appreciate, forever grateful and thankful. And it was almost like God sent. I was raising my granddaughter, and my daughter moved to the same apartment complex as I did. And it was such a blessing because where she lived was right up front. When I go walking, I show people, I don't show the apartment, right? But the building. And right up front, so when the kids was about to get on the bus to go to school, I didn't have to be there, even though I walked my grandbaby until it got cold. And my daughter said, Mom, when it get cold, you watch her come on down, and the kids and her will watch her, because it was just like, hey, literally you can see it, right? And so I said, look at God. Look at God. Because she was there to watch the children, my grandchildren, her niece and stuff, and my grandbabies. And I would sit down there all the way up from when school started until it started snowing. And my daughter said that, in which it was okay. And so I had her. I had the grandchildren here, my daughter here. And that's where I want to move, where they're. I need to drink some water. My mouth getting kind of. That's why I want to move. And Lord's will, that's my destination. Okay? I don't want to be somewhere where I ain't got no support. I don't want to be, hey, YouTube daughter, I call you daughter. It's hard to not be a mom when you know you gotta be a mom. That's so true. And my kids is, yes. You didn't hear the beginning, but I almost didn't make it. But I motivated myself to do it because I'm not feeling it. But I'm glad I did, because it's allowing me to vent. I'm just saying, I'm running my mouth, but it's the truth. I'm in the gym, and I try to start over there on that treadmill, but the thing is slipping. They need to fix it. And then the bike, I can't get on the bike. My knee is still bothering me and stuff like that from accidents. And so I guess it was meant for me to come in here and to talk because of what I'm feeling, I'm going through, and how I just can't. I vision it because like I said, I'm a certified nurse assistant, personal care aide. So I work with people that was. Everybody was sick, but like one time, for instance, this lady, she had shoulder, if I can talk right, surgery, and she just needed somebody to like do some light, heavy, kind of like taking trash out, that type of thing, and vacuuming until she got back on her health. So she just had surgery. Okay, everybody needs somebody at one point in time, or some kind of support. I don't care. I don't have it. From afar, my daughter, she calls, checks on me all of the time. But when you live in a state where you have family, that's sad. Sad. And that's so true. That is so true. Oh my goodness. I'm glad you caught me too. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna say this. Hold me to it. Thursday, unless it's the weather, but I'm gonna try to start writing on my community. Y'all forgive me because my vocabulary and everything is off to date. My brain. So I'm gonna try to write on my community wall, like I will be in the gym. See, I'm Central Standard Time, Okay, so right now it is 12:10 my time. So typically I'm gonna come to the gym anywhere from 10 o'clock, 11 Central Standard Time on Thursdays. Not saying that's the only day, but I know Thursday for a fact. I like Thursdays. I was coming Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays when I was really in there like that, for real, for real. And even though I don't feel like doing it, I'm here. I'm probably gonna take a little small walk before I go in the house. I gotta find something to do. I gotta find something to get out the dang house. I gotta get a vehicle. And see, that's another thing. As I was saying, you help people out. And I'm not one for talking about what I do for people, but it just sometimes just it's right here knowing and but don't nobody help you out. You don't gave money for vehicles. I ain't put nobody's name on it, so that's not being messy. Vehicles and help them on their weight journeys and food and went in debt doing it and got yourself out yourself and stuff like that. And I'm sitting up here like, how you gonna help people get a vehicle and you ain't got one your dang self? Serious. Have license, been had license. I said something wrong with that picture. And that's why I have to stop doing certain things. In the Bible, it says better to give than receive. True. But God knows deep down in my heart what I've done did, how I done did it, why I done did it, who I done helped, and ain't nobody doing a darn thing for me. And that's the reason why my sister being sick, I look at life like this. Wow. Family need to do better and be better. You know what? Sunday might be a good day then too. Thank you. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you know what I'm talking about, Bria Cox. I thank you so much. Yes, share it. My oldest daughter said this. She said, "How is it that every time somebody come around you, and this is a good thing too, because it's supposed to be that you help people try to find a path on which way they need to go, and I don't have no problem with that, or give advice. Sometimes, like what I'm doing now, me talking about this can help someone else realize, just like you said too, Priya, um, putting your stories out there. We all have a book in us, and you share what you do with someone. That's not like you going down like, so I got a sister and a brother and their names and stuff like that. No, 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 no. You could talk about your hurt. You can talk about how people treat you. I don't care what no one say. I wish someone would stand in my face and tell me I'm telling a lie about anything I said. Real talk. Real talk. And I had also said, if now you see my grandkids on my lives and my grandbabies and this year and stuff like that. Last year I was very active. I had holiday parties. I had Halloween, Easter, Valentine's Day, 4th of July. On my birthday, I had a party for them. Last year I made memory. Well, this year too. This year I keep thinking that. Yeah, this year and last year I made memories. Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving. Um, Last year Thanksgiving, I cooked Thanksgiving a big meal for the first time in years because it's just me, right? So I had my son and my granddaughter and my daughter and her husband, my other grandkids, and we was all together. And I was like, whoa, making memories. And I'm not bashing, but when it's all said and done, if I help someone and they know what I need to get or trying to get there, Why people try to squeeze blood out of a turnip, so to speak? I need a vehicle. If I don't help you get a vehicle, can you look out for me too? I said that. Yes, I did. And I meant it. Yeah. I ain't gonna start lying. I don't lie. Whew, child. As I said before you got on here, I done took care of all of my siblings. And I'm talking about when they was little. I ain't talking about like support, not no babysitting, lived, took care of. One of my sisters, she lived with me and my kid's father, my husband, for 4 years. My baby sister and my brother lived with us. And even when I was dating, well, he was my boyfriend then, but he ended up being my husband, the one that was in the military. I was a young military girlfriend and wife. And we would take them everywhere with us. And people thought I was 18, okay? And they thought those were my kids. They was my baby sister and my baby brother. I had 3 siblings younger than me. Now I have 2. I said what I said about my brother. And it was horrible what happened to him. My only brother. So when people think they're your kids and you feel like they're your kids because everything you're doing, his heart would happen to him. And then my sister, I had to show her girl things, and then I'm honored to do that because hell, that ain't nothing bad. That's helping your sister. And then one of my sisters, weight loss journey, lived with her for 2 years and 3 months because I don't want her to die. And I helped her. Thank you, God. And I wouldn't trade that for nothing in the world. I did. And that's, hey, knowing is one thing, not knowing is another. I didn't know the situation. You know, you live in different parts of the world, different cities, states, countries, whatever. But when you realize and see it, didn't nobody ask me. Well, I take that back. Didn't ask me specifically, but they put it out there. My sister's daughter, the one that got, somebody took her life. I say it like that. And somebody took my brother's life too. And my baby sister's daughter, her 3 grandbabies, and my brother's daughter. They got offed, okay? Now my mom, she died of an illness, or it's some other stuff behind that, but I'm like my oldest sister's oldest sister, but she's older than me. But we always say that, you know what I'm saying? And it's just sad that when I saw my sister in that condition, and her daughter said this in 2014 and 2018, she went missing. But you know what I say about that? Didn't nobody have to tell me. I listened to what that baby said, okay? And when she said what she said, I didn't even tell my sister I was gonna do it. I started going visiting her. Then I started staying night. I was going over there quite often. And then I stayed at night. And then one thing led to another. I ended up moving in. And when I moved in there, it was like February, March of 2015. When May came, get up. I could have been a drill sergeant. We're gonna do something about this. You're gonna live. I ain't gonna die on my watch. And so I started making her appointments. I actually found a doctor because our friend, she was going the same one, and I would go with her, personal care aide and certified nurse assistant. Yes, I am. So he was such a good doctor. He was so kind. And I told my sister about him. And so she started going. But at the time, she still was in kind of denial, but not telling everything. You know what I did? When she got finished talking, I said, she's not telling everything. I told the doctor that. I said, she's not telling everything. So, anywho, I start telling them. She didn't have no problem with it. And, honey, the journey started. So, we started going to doctor's appointments, uh, physical therapy, mental health, all the things. And when I saw that I know that she wanted, I say, live and to do for herself, I pull back. And when I tell you, the receptionists, the doctors, the transportation people knew me. They knew me. And that right there, I'm not talking about because I really am glad I was able to do this. I did the same for my mom. And that's the difference. That's why I say took care of. I was there, heads on, all the time. My mom would she was diabetic and had kidney failure, and so she would have to go to dialysis. My mom was on dialysis about 10, 11 years before she passed away, and she went faithfully. I mean, she did not miss an appointment, and um, even if she got sick, they'd do it in the hospital. And when I tell you, when she went to dialysis, I was her transportation for about 14 days, until they get her in the system to have someone come pick her up because she lost some mobility, but she was in a wheelchair or she'd have a walker. So anyhow, she would have to be on a lift van or a truck or whatever you want to call those things. So I would take her and I would wait in there with her. So when you on dialysis, you can dialyze anywhere from 3 to 4 hours, right? My mom's name was Betty White. That was her married name. The receptionist lady name was Betty Brown. And then the one that made our cake for our wedding, my wedding and my mom's birthday, either was Black, Betty Black, Betty Brown, Betty White. True freaking story. And so the lady that worked as the receptionist at the dialysis center was the one. I don't know if everybody remember Precious Doe, the little girl. Let me read what she says. I'm gonna come back up here because I done been running my. Now this Sunday you did what was right in the sight of Christ. So regardless as to how they pay the same back to you when you need it, God will provide. I know that it's painful for both to be unveiled. Okay, unalive. I mean. Oh. Your mom's name was. You gonna make me cry? Are you serious? I know you're not lying. No. My dad's birthday is the day after Christmas. And your mom's name is Betty. Oh gosh, now this is gonna give me some. Oh my goodness. This is angels. I don't care. I'm gonna cry all this. Happy tears, okay? Uh, I was listening to a TikTok video last night, and it was a man saying how you know angels is around you. Wow. Oh my goodness. My mom's name was Betty. Her birth name was Betty Bryant. She got married to my daddy. So her name was Betty Kelly, and then she got married again. My mom and dad was married. I was raised up in a two-parent home. And uh, when I was 18, um, we didn't know where our mom was for a long, I say almost 2 years. And so that's why I say I raised my baby sister and brother. But despite that, I love my mom. So these ain't sad tears, these happy tears, okay? Oh my gosh. So my brother was adopted, but nobody ever knew it unless we talked about or said it. And we didn't look at it that way. We got my brother when he was 5 months old. And when I tell you, I thought he was my child like a baby doll. I loved him, my brother. I loved him, my brother. He was handsome, nice looking, and he loved me. He loved his sisters. And somebody over him 16 times. And the thing of it is, he didn't see it coming. He was walking out the apartment where he was down the stairs, and it was off. It was over with. So that happened in 2011. His birthday is October 11th. That's why I was telling people October is hard because my kid's father's birthday is October the 10th. His is the 11th. My mom's is 27th. And then my dad's mom was the 3rd or the 4th. I think it was the 3rd. And then my cousin, her birthday was the 25th, and somebody took her. Honey, when I tell you we have some stories with people off in lives in our family, I'm so serious. Are you? Oh, honey. Oh, I got a my niece, her son's birthday is November 20th, and my daughter's birthday is about to come. Matter of fact, Saturday is 16th, and then my son's was November the 9th. We But here we go again. We have to talk about it. We have to talk about it. And like I said, hell, I'm in this gym. If I don't work out, I don't care. I'm out the house. I feel good. And when you said your mom's name was, that's my mom's name. Yep. Wow. So October was a rough month for all of us, my sisters and kids and stuff like that. Cause okay, my kid's father's birthday, October 10th. My brother's October 11th. His life was taken. What was it, 10 days or 11 days after his birthday? And honey, I saw his daughter, which is my niece. What was it, Tuesday? When okay, today's Monday, Monday, or was it Sunday? Anywho, for the first time since I used to babysit her, okay, she was a baby. When I started babysitting her, I think she was like 2 months old. And it's funny. And when I told her mom this, she said, "You kidding me? I babysat his oldest child when he was a baby too. I got his picture and stuff, and she didn't know that." And I'm like, "See, I was, I was able to take care of two of my niece, well, my niece and nephew, two of his kids, and my brother, and the same way I did with him. And when I saw her, she's in high school, she's a senior, and she looks just like her dad. Oh my goodness. But she don't remember him, of course. She was 4, and she don't remember me either, because she remembers, but not remember like that, because she lives in a different state. And so even though her mom, I know she do talk about us, she's not that person. She let her know about us, she let her know about her dad, but she just don't see it. She remember maybe one thing about her dad and stuff like that, but that just did something to my mom. She already was sick, but the worry and the depression and the sadness doesn't help when you're sick. You have underlying medical conditions. Oh, so where were you? Who raised you? Foster? Yes, she was. My mom had four girls, and always wanted a son. He was our brother. We never threw that. You adopted. You ain't our brother. You couldn't tell us nothing. That was our brother. He was our heart. We loved him. God bless you. And you know what? That's kind of almost similar to what happened to my kid's father. His dad was, oh God, stabbed too. And he was 4. My kid's father was 4 at the time. And his mom, well, she had medical conditions and she passed away when he was 15. And so he was adopted by aunties. But the thing of it is with you, you just, whew, it's not memories that you can keep alive, because there's nothing you remember. You was a baby, but you just do the best you can for yourself in your life. And when you have your children, husband, family, or whatever, be the best mom and wife you could possibly be. And I'm so serious. I know for a fact I was an amazing wife, housewife, mother. I mean, I loved it, even though I worked. But I tell everybody, I was a good housewife. And it's so funny, my son, he remembers a lot, because he was the oldest, but he also remembers, kids remember sometimes, when they 3 and 4 years old, because I can remember something that far back. And my grandbaby, she remembers her grandfather, and she was just 1 years old when he passed away. Yes, she had just turned 2 the month prior. But I'm saying when he was alive, she would go in the room and sit on the bed and eat bananas with him. And this right to this day, she can't eat bananas. I said, what? She cannot, not because she don't want to. It's she has allergies. And I said, whoa, yeah. She ate bananas with him, didn't have no symptoms or nothing, but now she can't eat them. And she's so smart. She remembers him, and when she feels sad, she'll tell anybody in a minute. I'm gonna be okay, because I talked to my pop pop. That's what she called him. She called him Pop Pop, and that's the name she gave him. My mom passed away 10 days before my birthday, January the 20th. And my birthday's January the 30th. And we laid her to rest the day after, the 31st. And then my mom's brother, he was older than her, he passed away that same day. At first they said April the 1st. I mean, not April the 1st, February the 1st, excuse me. I said April the 1st. But no, it was confirmed. It was the same day we laid my mom to rest. He passed away, my mother's brother. No, it don't. It don't. And you do it as long as you have to. You know what? There's this lady, straight now, straight fact. She's on TikTok and here. Her name is Aunt D and Auntie D. She has two autistic daughters. One is 30. Matter of fact, her birthday's tomorrow. And then she has one that's 28. One is nonverbal, and the other one she could talk and do for herself. But anywho, she's on TikTok. And her name is on TikTok, My Mental World. Yeah. And she said these words. And how I end up following her, my daughter, my youngest one, follows her. And she shared a video with me about grieving. And what you just said, she said that too. She said she wished somebody would come to her and tell her when not to grieve and how long to grieve and whatever. And then also she said, if you ain't dealt with no issues and you act like you ain't never been through nothing, she said, I won't have nothing to do with you. I love her. She is so down to earth. And, you know, she has to be strong too because she has two daughters that are, you know, challenged. And her mother just passed away. I don't know if it was this year, but just recent, I guess. And she said it took her out. And she said all her life she works. She has a beautiful home. She takes care of her daughters. And I saw her cry on a video last week because she said if something was to happen to her, who would take care of her babies? And when I saw her crying like that, I just felt for her because at the age of 14, I used to work in a facility for mentally challenged, disabled kids. Back then they had a job called CETA. So you can work it after school. So if you get out of school about 3, you can work from 4 to 7, so about 3 hours or whatever. And then in the summertime, when school was out, you work Monday through Friday. And I think we had to be to work at 8 to 2 or 3. And it was working with handicapped children, disabled children, mentally challenged children at that young age. And there was this one little girl, her name was Darby. Her dad worked for the, like I tell everybody, I'm a Kansas native, the TV station. And I mean, she was so pretty. She had beautiful hair. And what happened to her? She was born okay, but then something happened. And I think they said the oxygen level caused her to have the condition that she had. And she was so pretty. And I used to have to bathe her, do her hair, dress her. So I was going to bring her home. They'll let you bring the kids home. For the weekend, you have to sign them out, da, da, da. And right when I was about to put her in the car, her parents decided to come and get her that day. You know, it's not like they didn't see her and stuff like that. That broke my heart. Oh my gosh. Let me see what she said because I'm running my mouth. That's all right, hon. Don't stop. Don't keep nothing in. And like I said, today I share tears because, I mean, I'm not sad. I share tears because memories. And then not only that, the connection Betty. Oh my God. When you said that, ooh. Um, I wish there was somewhere we could talk off of here. I have a now I tell anybody this because ain't nobody, I have a what you call it, a Facebook Messenger, and if you wanted to follow me on there, um, my name is Mona Lisa Kelly. You can look me up on Facebook underneath Mona Lisa Kelly. I don't have no problem telling people because, honey, if I don't want to talk to them, I know how to block. Okay, so anybody hearing this, yes, Mona Lisa Kelly is my name. That's what my name was on my other page. I got another page, Mona Vegan Lifestyle. The one that you found me on, that was kind of like a page that I just created for me. And I did that because I don't want everybody knowing what I'm talking about and what I done been through. Because I don't tell everything over here. No, I don't. Mm-mm. And I started that page because if somebody find me, they find me. But I'm just saying I don't have my kids on that page or nothing. So Mona Lisa Kelly. I also have a TikTok, because you can message people on TikTok. But that's Mona underscore LA 55, or is it Mona? Yeah, Mona underscore. No, it's Mona underscore LA 55. That's what it is over there on TikTok. I don't want nobody. You and this other lady, I call her YouTube mom. You my YouTube daughter. I call you YouTube daughter if you don't mind. But anyhow, uh, I told my daughter about you. Yes, I saw that. I responded to you, and you asked me. I don't have no problem with that. I don't have no problem. You get to put some stuff on there, honey, because you got a story too. And it's not just that. This is the thing. Honestly, I have more than two YouTube channels. Okay, the first one, Mona Vegan Lifestyle. It was Mona Lisa Kelly. Because I started it back then, people was just doing playlists and stuff like that. That's the only reason why. In 2021, when the pastor and my cousin, he passed away, she took her life. I wanted to bring awareness and to talk about depression and anxiety, my weight loss journey, suicidal thoughts, etc. I was very active on the Mona Vegan Lifestyle page. That's my other YouTube channel. That's my first one. But I got a lot of people on there that I don't really want on there and be on the down low, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying I ain't put nobody's name out. They know who they are because they might be watching this. How you do? Hi, daughter. That's my daughter down there, Bria. This is my YouTube daughter, Barche. Her name is Bria Cox, and that's my daughter, Bria. How you doing, baby? So I didn't want everybody to know about that channel. Love you. So I created this one. Okay. That's so true, huh? You got that right. Yes. And so I started doing cooking over there. That's when I lost my weight over there. And if you go and check that page out, you see it, you be like, yes, that's my daughter. Yes, my oldest daughter. She's my second child. And so I was more starting to open up. Yes, Travi. Yeah, she's so sweet, Marche. She's in the military. I call her my YouTube daughter, sweet. And just found out me and her mom's name was the same. We was just talking about a whole bunch of stuff, and oh my goodness, a lot of stuff. And so I started my journey over there. But as I said, a lot of people over there I didn't want over there. So over here, I have my daughters, my son, and my sister, and maybe one other person. All the other subscribers I got or have, just original, authentic. I mean, just like I didn't know you. I know I'm getting to know you. And we speak and you say kind things, I say kind things, and that's what we need. And you know what? Like I said, you can find me on what you call it? Facebook, Messenger, or connect with me over there and stuff like that. Cause you know, you don't know me, I don't know you, but hey, you know, I'm trying to think optimistically, but I say this, only God has to say, last say. That's so right. That's so right. That's so right. That's so right. Hmm. I'm just trying to be, that's why I say support is key. And um, angels and God put people in people's lives for a reason, season, lessons, and blessings. But I'm going to tell you about the season. I don't want to meet, this is my opinion, I don't want to meet people just to be a seasonal thing all the time. Okay. And I'm talking about you get used to them. You like them, they like you have a good time. No, you don't have to be in each other's space all the time and all this stuff like this here. I get it. But there's been a lot of people that I've had in my life that I thought honestly, because of the things, I'm not going to talk bad. I'm not saying I'm bad about them, but they disappeared. And so, and I ain't talking about, I'm talking to one, a man, I'm talking about an older lady, two actually. And I'm like, so I don't have trust issues though. I'm not going to let myself have trust issues because I know all of us is uniquely different. And that's why I look at it that way. Yes. And so I just have for real my kids, and that's it. It. That's it. Hmm. Yep. I have sisters. And again, like I said, all of us have been through something. But my theory of going through something, I said this to my sister. I said, we can go through it together. Like, I mean, I understand you have your days, your good days, your bad days and stuff, and you probably don't want to have nobody look at you. But I believe people need hugs. I believe people needs to say for you to say you're gonna be okay. It's just pitiful. My family morals and values is totally different than most, and again, what's going on with my sister, my oldest sister, that is, I just felt like, hello, why did I just find this out? It's a true story. And I brought it to her secretly, between me and her, and not in a harsh way because he is. I just had to tell her. I said, I'm hurt, mad, and angry because I didn't know. And I didn't go in on her because I look at it this way. She's the one that's going through what she's going through. She's not in her healthiest way of being and in her right mind. So I didn't blame her. I'm not blaming nobody. I just had to say how I felt because what the heck? Who does this? Yes, yes. And I'm gonna keep being this way. I'm a very heartfelt person. I take family, my life, and kindness to others. And if don't nobody want to be kind to me, I don't have to be around you. You don't have to be around me. But what is it that I'm doing to you to make you not want to be around me? Because there's people that, just like you and I, my energy, I don't, but here we go. I got answers for everything. It's not you, it's what they see in you, and it's the aura and the energy that they see in you. And then sometimes they see in you what they want to be. So they're either shy away from you, just like they say, the black sheep of the family. They said, stop saying you the black sheep of the family. I saw this a couple of times. They said, because have you ever thought about the person that's the black sheep of the family is the one that is standing out of all the other sheep because that's God protecting you. And I took that, I didn't take it as no negative way. Ooh, actually, I never said I was the black sheep of the family. For real, I never had. I just feel like I'm the one that just don't seem to. And for whatever reason, please tell me. I'd like to know because there ain't no reason. And I gave all. Oh no, 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 don't you do that. You know why? Think about it. And this is why I had to realize too. We can't make nobody love us or care for us. And yes, it hurts to the core. I done cried so many times. Uh-huh. But I would never let someone treat me a certain way make me want to feel like I want to take myself out. They gonna still, the saying goes, they gonna still be down here acting the same way, acting a fool, or what have you. Why are they bullying you? Because you're pretty? Because they jealous of what your life is and your career and stuff? If you don't mind me at well, how old are you? Oh, now I say this. Have I ever felt like it? I have said it before, but I'm not going to. Okay. Okay. You same age as my baby girl. You sure are. Same age. So I got two daughters. Actually, I got five. Well, I got four daughters now. I'm the son. I'll be your YouTube mom. Oh wow. See? Mm-mm. Oh, I got my purse over there. That is cruel. Wow. I'm a I'm an empath. I know I am. I wear my heart on my sleeve. That's sad to say because people take advantage. Don't care who they hurt. I done been married twice, and the only man that's ever taken care of me and took care of me and taking care of me now is my children, my husband. I'm a widow. And you got it, honey. You can look me up on Facebook, Mona Lisa Kelly, Kelley, Mona Lisa Kelly. And so, and then I got another one, Felicia Kelly. That was okay. My name, I tell everybody, my name is Felicia, okay? But I don't go by that. My family don't go by it. They call me Lisa or Mona. So call me Lisa or Mona or Grandmother Five. I have two uh, Facebook pages. The old one, I switched because that's when I had it with my second husband, okay? And I wanted to start new. I'm not running, I'm not hiding by changing names or nothing, okay? The Grandmother Five, that's the name I changed. It was Mona's Unique Experience Life at first. I think that's what it was. And I said, you know what? Life is happening. I take care of kids, grandchildren. So I said, Mona, Grandmother Five. The other one was Mona Lisa Kelly, and I switched that to Mona's Vegan Lifestyle because when I switched over eating healthier, I wanted to let the name lifestyle, vegan lifestyle stick out. Mona Lisa Kelly. The story behind that is my whole entire family calls me Lisa. The only time I might hear my birth name is when I go to a doctor's appointment, some important person calling me or what have you. Mona, my baby girl calls me Mona. Lisa, my family. So I say Mona Lisa. That's why I put it together. Okay. So you can call me Mona, you call me Mona Lisa, you call me Lisa, you can call me Grandmother Five. That's what I go by, and that's what people call me. That don't nobody call me my birth name. No one. No. And it's pretty. Ooh. And she was a much older person. Shame on her. Oh my goodness. And see, that's oh, here we go. I got so many topics I can address. I talk about bullying. I had talked about, honey, if you go all the way down, you'll see a thumbnail when the kids were going to school and stuff. My granddaughter and kids were getting bullied. So we made a sign, but the bullying wouldn't happen down there. It would happen at school or on the bus because I wasn't going to have it. And like I tell everyone, I'm a registered child care provider and licensed. I'm a jack of all trades. These are no lies. I had a licensed daycare one time when I was in Germany, but in the state I live in now, since November 1999, I've told this story before, I've been registered. I don't do it, but I'm in the system to where if someone wants me to watch their child, I want the state to pay me. I don't want nobody paying me out of pocket because I done been down that road where I done watched this lady's son, and when she got paid, she didn't pay me. So, state, or you pay me on Mondays. Because if you don't pay me every Monday, your kid can't come. I done been screwed around. So this is 1999, so that's 30-something years ago. Still, my number in the system is accurate, doesn't suspend. I ain't had no what you call it? I ain't had no calls or nothing. That speaks volume. Plus, they have to do a fingerprint FBI screening. You have to go to classes, tuberculosis. Now, a foster mom. My daughter was on here. Yes. Oh, whoa. No, that is psycho. Yeah. Oh, I was a foster mom. Had the baby at the age where she was 17 days old until she was almost 3. I didn't talk about that. That was a sad thing that happened. Not because she got taken from me. My ex was so cruel. What I mean, like, yeah, but she made it deeper than that. Me neither. Me neither. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Keep it away. Don't put me up in nothing. And if I said something, it's because it's something that I said, how I said, like I'm talking about what I'm talking about now. I wish somebody, like I said, somebody say I'm lying. Okay, really? Okay, okay. You can say I'm lying. God knows the truth. That's that is crazy. Not sad. Sad, crazy, and don't make no sense. That's sad. Whew. Yeah, it's terrible, terrifying. And I had a baby. Um, my oldest daughter that was on here, we loved her so much. My daughter got in Chinese letters on her left arm, I want to say, the word beautiful, because we used to call it beautiful. And that was the name of my daycare, Beautiful Beginning. And so, in memory of her. Did you know her? Or she was just somebody that this is on YouTube? Okay. Woo! That's something. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm. That is so sad. Mm. See? Whew. That's why you have to be careful of what you put on social media. And sometimes I see why people don't go by the right name. They might come up like mine's grandmother of 5. You can look me up as Lisa as you want to. That ain't my birth name. Just so happen I said it, but don't nobody know my whole name and where I reside. And like when I put stuff on social media, sometimes I ignore putting the state, the city, phone numbers. They want to know phone numbers and all this stuff now. Oh, who? And you know what's crazy about that? The rules, disclaimers, and the privacy acts and all that stuff, and they'll tell you certain things that they will not put up with or go through, da 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 da. And then it's opposite. Like for instance, I do lives on TikTok. And the only reason why I started doing lives on TikTok is because I'm not new to doing lives. I used to do lives on Facebook because I sell jewelry. Okay, so it's that's why I don't have no problem with speaking. And every platform is different, but the one I feel the most liked and audience was here or on here. Now, at first on you TikTok, I mean not TikTok, excuse me, Facebook, but then, like I said, too many people and then you're doing your business. Don't expect your family members to be your biggest customer, even though my cousin, my other cousin, my sister, and my niece, they was big time, my big time customers. Of course, my kids, of course, supported, but I'm talking about my top knot over here. this is where I was able to open up, share a lot of things that I never said on Facebook. Now, I used to do lives on Facebook when I used to come to the gym with my son and my daughter, and then just myself, and I used to do that. But I pulled away from that because there was people on there, guys, okay, that knew me. Matter of fact, somebody was following me. I didn't know they was following me until one day I said something, and they said, "Oh, well, it must be me." And I'm like, "How is it that you're following me? Don't want to have nothing to do with me, and I don't know what you're doing." Frankly, I don't really care. I don't. I swear I don't. Okay. On the bit, like I said, I've been married twice. Those are the only two men that I could say my dad has. I can't say he hasn't, but I'm talking about in a relationship that I could say that's done for me. My husband's, okay? Regardless, the second one was a Betsy bug, okay? But still, he was a hard-working man, provider, and all the things. Real good jobs, okay? I didn't really struggle for nothing until the infidelity part. But my kid's father, I didn't go through that. Okay, so anything else didn't matter. You know what I mean? So why are you following me? Why are you trying to keep up? That's the reason why I started the other page, because I believe people over here is on the down low. And I think I did tell one person. I'm still undecided about that, but I believe I did. So why are you trying to snoop and see what I'm doing? Go find that woman that you talking to, been talking to, still talking to, and you prey on people that got sicknesses and illnesses and disabilities and lying to. I'm showing myself. I'm telling who I am. I ain't faking or shaking. I come on here looking rough. I come over here with my gray hair showing. I ain't covering up my gray hairs. I decide to put these bands on because I've been doing this, not to cover up. I uh. I had the last person I talked to and still talk to, but not like I used to. I'm be honest. I liked him. He liked me. I loved him. He loved me. And I know this. But he betrayed me. See, I ain't putting the person's name out here. I can still tell my story. So when you betrayed me, I don't look at you the same way. And I was so distraught and hurt and angry and bitter because of some personal things that we experienced together for us. And I ain't talking about sexual. Come on, we're grown. I'm talking about concrete evidence and confidentiality things and private stuff that you wouldn't think that that person would share with you. I'm talking about personal information. And still got it. Still have it. And for a person to tell you, I ain't worried about it, I trust you. Scout's honor. And so this was a long relationship, and it also helped me through the process of losing my children's father. Okay, he helped me from a distance after losing my children's father. But then, feelings get caught up. I don't know if it's because I was vulnerable and emotional. We're just keeping it real. And he was too. But what he did to me, that's when I started my weight loss journey in 2020. Come find out June, because I talked to my doctor the other day and asked her questions. And so it was June 2020. November is when it happened of 2020. And I got on the YouTube live because that's when COVID and people weren't going to church. Yes. I felt so angry and mad and hurt because I probably shared some things with him. You know, my kid's father is probably the only person I could say that didn't betray me and hurt me. Um, we went through one thing, but that's nothing bad for me to say. But I mentioned it before. But anywho, and I really felt safe. I did. So I got on the live and I confessed. And when they asked for prayers and stuff, and I said, pray for me because I have all in my heart. I feel so angry and mad. And let me tell you something. When people are paying attention to you, all those people that was on the conference call and the live started expressing how they was feeling and what someone did to them. The pastor was so nice. Never been to his church. Seen him on the live. Never seen this person, man and his wife and children in person. They lived East Coast, okay? Till I got comfortable in talking about my journey, my weight loss journey, and so on and so forth, my overcoming high blood pressure, hypertension, and all the things. And he has said these words. He said, Mona, you just don't know how you inspire and motivate me. And this is so true. His wife, I'm about to get to that. So that was a year. And that's when I started losing weight because I was spiritually all in, focused. I took off 116 pounds. I didn't let no one distract me. And I said, why can't I get back there? I can. And I want to. I was in a good place in space until he did what he did to me, that guy I was talking about, not the pastor. So when that November came, I said what I said, and I started focusing on when it was praying. I really felt the prayers. I felt like I was working on myself. I did not miss a Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, some Fridays and Saturdays. I had to go to church and have little events. This is online now. And in the morning, it'd be early because of the time. But the ones on Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday, you couldn't tell me nothing. I would get dressed, carry my pocketbook, as I would say, old school, and go in my living room, sit in my recliner, and could not wait until church time. That helped me get that feeling, which is all in your heart, and I moved from there. The following year, exactly a year later, November of 2021, he passed away. Broke my heart. Broke my heart for his wife, his children. He had 2 kids, a son and a daughter. They was grown, and his wife. And when I tell you, people were telling me, the pastor really appreciate your honesty and commitment and telling your stories and stuff, because like he had diabetes. He was a plus size guy at one time, but he had lost a lot of weight, but he still had underlying medical conditions, and his whole family caught COVID. And so I don't know, they got better from it, but him, I don't really know for real what all caused him to pass on. I don't know if it's because his medical conditions, the COVID, or what. But anywho, heard him on the speaker, because you can do the conference call. Sunday, I want to say it was Sunday, or was it Wednesday? One of the two. He sounds so healthy. And we would do the group chat to where people keep in touch, prayer, sending things. Me and my daughter would send things to him and his wife and stuff, messages. And when my husband passed away, my daughter shared this with me. He was so supportive of her. I didn't know that, but she told me. When I was in my kitchen, I think it was on a Sunday, and got a notification, and it said he was gone. I didn't know who it was, but I saw the word, so I went and sat down and I read the message. It was on my phone. My heart, I cried. My heart was broken because I felt like that was a breakthrough moment for me. And I felt it was genuine because that pastor would confess things he felt too. I'm just so serious. And so he wasn't judgmental. He wouldn't. None of the people actually on the call was judgmental. And hey, they was older than me, except for maybe one or two, and that was my daughter and this other lady that was the cause of my daughter sharing the conference call, the lives and stuff with me. And we had heard it before, fell off, got back on track. So I knew of him, and I felt so, it was like therapeutic. The same year, the same month, he was at the beginning, my cousin offed herself, took her life. That same month. So this is November 2021. I started my journey June the 20th. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh. To my knowledge, I don't think I have, but then again, I might have. Because I believe I'm not for sure. Because I think what happened is when I finally went to the doctors, the stages of it, but I know it was a cold, real bad one, and I got antibiotics and stuff like that. But my son's girlfriend, she had it. She thinks she did. Now I'm just gonna say that's why I say I don't know for certain. Oh wow. Ooh. Well, God bless you. You pulled through that because she assumed maybe had it. So when he came up to my house, he was sick, but he had to stay close because where they lived, it was close to her job, so the back and forth and all that stuff. And I remember he was sick, and he said this. He said, "I believe we got you sick." And man, when I tell you, I couldn't sleep. And he would check on me. I mean, it was so hard. I was miserable. The way I coughed and stuff until I finally went to the doctor. It was on a Thursday. And they gave me steroids, antibiotics, and all that stuff. And that's even having a test. But I probably was past the stage. I don't know if that was how it went. But I know I never actually had a positive result. So let me just say it like that. Ooh, jeez. You know, that's why I say one day to the next, we don't know. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. I'm glad I was able to come in here and talk. It makes me feel good, especially when you have someone that is really caring and hey, have things to address themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you. I really do. This means a lot to me. Wow. See, that's what I'm saying. Oh, that's all I be saying. Families, get it together. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. If I see sad stuff like on social medias and stuff like that, and that's another thing I try to do. I know we can't avoid news sometimes, you know, because everything you turn around, every time you turn around, you got the social media apps and platforms, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and then you got notifications if you have the news thing and breaking news on your TV, and then you also have the emails and stuff like that, especially if it's dealing with emergencies and combats and all this stuff, presidents and stuff. You cannot avoid it. But what I do is, once I know about it, I don't like to constantly just look into it and Oh, wonder what's going on today. No, 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 no. Even if I see someone on my Facebook page saying, oh, today is da 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 da, it's not that I don't care. And it's just that my mind, I want my mind to be in that moment because I just don't, you know, you are too. Oh, I appreciate you saying that. And I'm so serious. I told my daughter, I said, I got a real kind YouTube subscriber. Um, there's another lady that I follow, and I love looking at her videos. I love the way she cooks. I like the way she talks, and people could take from it or whatever. But everything she says, she's down to earth, transparent, and that's what I am. I taught my kids. I mean it too. From the bottom top inside of my heart, I truly do. I need this. I do, and that's why I said we need. I'm doing this for me and others. I mean this. I won't change up on nobody. And this is the thing, people change up on me. I'm so serious. I have a friend I went to elementary, middle school, and high school with. I hadn't seen her in probably 40 years. And we reconnected in 2016. And when I was going through a lot of stuff, this is why I said people do come into your life for lessons, reason, season, lesson, blessings, right? And when I tell you, she came pick me up and brought me to her house. Very good hospitality. She could clean woman. I mean, like clean. You literally know she cleaning the beds and the linens that you sleeping on because right when you leave, she gonna take them covers and the sheets off, wash them, and clean the mattresses with the plastic on it, spray it down and everything. Clean person. Plus, she has daycare in her home, so she's very, 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 very clean. Cook good. She came, got me. I stayed a weekend, then I went back, stayed a week, and then the last time I went back, I stayed 30 days. And when I tell you, she did not know all of what I was going through. Every night I would cry because of being I wasn't in a relationship, but I was with someone that I know that did not like me, but I was there for them. And I knew right from wrong. But sometimes you sit up there and have compassion for people and they still don't get what you're doing. And they narcissistic. They want to say you ain't did nothing for them. No, you ain't did nothing for me. Okay. So that taking care of my sisters, my mom, a whole bunch of stuff. But anywho, so I cried every night. But I had someone to talk to. And when I tell you that person, that's what I was talking about earlier, didn't know what all I was going through. But people can read energy and feel energy and vibes and stuff without you even telling them. They can tell if you're an emotional person or you're going through something. And you don't have to tell everybody everything. And that's the thing. I won't. Oh, goodness. Thank you. I cried for 30 days because I was at her house for 30 days every night, and she didn't know it. When I went back with a plan. I'm watching what I say because I know people get on here. I was abused, and I'm going to keep that part there. Mistreated, homeless, and that's why I share on my other channel. At the age of 52, I'm saying this for the first time on here, homeless. And despite my life as being a military wife, my life was a good life. I had a good life, but who would think helping, being there, supportive, the things you go through, and you also lose yourself. Even though I would never change what I done, I'm not gonna be contradicting because I was glad I was there. But what hurts me, I don't care who hears this. I don't have no one. No one come pick me up and take me to the grocery store, um, doctor's appointments. I get my groceries through Instacart. Try to stay away from like ordering fast foods because really I don't eat fast food. But if I feel like every once in a while, once a month maybe, I might get me something, and it might be like at Perkins. I like to have their country steak with the gravy and mashed potatoes and some broccoli, no dessert. Okay, and then Chili's. I like to eat Chili's. I get the crispers and broccoli and french fries, but this is once in a while. I don't eat out. And I said, what the heck? That ain't how it's supposed to be. So in the midst of me crying all the way up into 2021, I remember this. My baby girl told me something. And when my baby girl told me this, I listened to her. And I did what I had to do because everybody wasn't thinking about me. I was crying, I was hurt, I was disappointed, sad all the time. So you find your way back to what you need to do to protect your heart and your mind. But for some reason or another, and this is the honest truth, when I find my peace, just saying, I end up having to help. So that's part of the reasons why I don't have a vehicle. Financially. And I can honestly say, I could be having a brand new one if I wanted to. I could have, yes. Real facts, no lie. And I said this year, 2 things I want to do. I'm going to move. If not this year, but coming into next year, this year, and get me a vehicle. I work so hard, and I'm supportive, and I told my baby girl, she's over here. She's over here. Matter of fact, I think I have my email on my information. It should be there on on YouTube. If not, I'll put it on my community wall. Um, Check this out. I'm finished reading what you're doing because I don't want to miss what you're writing. I told my daughter this, and everything you saying, I agree. I told my daughter, I said, look at it. Me and her was in my room. It's for she had stayed here temporary until she left, and we was in there watching Sisters. I said, you see, I said, you hear how quiet it is? I said, do you see a phone ring? I got 2 phones. Here's one on right here. And then this one. Right now, I have it on Do Not Disturb, of course, because I want to bring this one right here. I have it on, but low in case he does, because I don't want to, miss no calls and might do my kids. I can show every day if I wanted to, 365 days a year, how many people come to my house and my phone ring. And if somebody call and I don't recognize their voice, but end up being somebody, I'm kind of answering the phone like, who is this? Because don't nobody call me. I have a friend, the one I was talking about, twice this happened. What was in my heart because we stopped talking. And I'm not bashing her. People's life is their life. But certain things a person do, you don't have to want to be around it. Let me just say it like that. But she is who she is. I am who I am. But she knew. She said, you still, when we start back talking, she said, are you still quiet and shy like you used to be at school? She said, girl, is you still in those skinny jeans? I said, well, I'm quiet, but I ain't in no skinny jeans, okay? But I like to talk. Hell, I think I talk too much sometimes because I don't talk. But anyhow, so let me finish reading this. Travey. Hey, how you doing? D-Key, welcome. Like the video, please. You know what? I'm gonna have to come back on here because I've done been on here going on 2 hours. I don't know if there's a time or whatever. Wow. See, and he's this man. Thank you. You okay? So did you? You can go check my information like part on my YouTube channel. You'll see my email there, and then also I can put it on my community wall. I can put it on my community wall. Because if hey, I'm like this, I know people are crazy, or like I said, you can also do you have Messenger? Because if you connect to my Facebook, I'm glad you did. I really am. I truly do mean that. No one should have to suffer alone or not have no one to talk to. And hell, I always say sometimes it's best to talk to strangers than it is family, anyhow, because people are so judgmental. And you can tell people your story. No, it's not because you want to tell people your story so they can just believe anything. You have to watch that too. No, I don't want nobody to be convinced about what I'm talking about because everything I'm saying is true. And I gotta take that up with God. That's how I look at it. Cause no, no, no. Do you have TikTok? I know a lot of people say they don't have Facebook no more. Oh wow. Instagram? If not, I will they reconnected above on here. Okay, just put it in the comments once the thing is redirected. I don't know if I've been on here too long or not. I have to look up the time, but it's going on. It's hour and 54 minutes. But again, put it on my community wall or on in the comments on this video. Yeah, do that. And I'm gonna come back on soon if I get the urge. I ain't no urge. Just have your notification set because I might come back on later on this evening because I was thinking about showing some of the merchandise I have to share that I'm selling just to be socializing, okay? Like I said, this is number one here for me. Yes, yes, yeah. But anyhow, just hi. Just leave your okay. Just leave your email. Okay, hon. Just leave your email on this video. Somebody came in here. In this video comments description, okay? Or comments. And I'm gonna get off here, conclude this live. And I appreciate you getting on here. I really do mean that. And then my daughter got on here too. Oh my gosh, that made my day too. So you have a good day. Be safe. Yeah, yeah. We'll talk more. I don't change on people. I have compassion, heart. I love people. Okay, hon. You take care and God bless you. Thank you. So just leave it in the comments of this video. Okay? Have a good day.
Your voice just sounded familiar. I just want to say hi again.
Hi. Hit us,
I
okay?
kind of out the side of the head because I was looking for the
Scale.
scale.